Football careers can sometimes look glamorous from the outside. Big stadiums, big crowds, transfers, interviews. But behind the scenes, it's not always that smooth. And if there's one story that really shows the emotional rollercoaster players go through, it's this one, Bongani Zungu's failed move to La Liga. So here's what happened. Back when Zungu was playing in France for Amiens SC, he got an incredible opportunity, a dream move. Spanish club RCD Mallorca, who were fighting to stay up in La Liga, came knocking. They had just been promoted and needed someone with his midfield quality, and they wanted Zungu badly. Now imagine this. Everything was agreed. He had his bags packed, arrived in Mallorca on a Thursday night, and first thing the next morning, he's doing medical tests. The deal is so close, you can almost hear the stadium chanting his name. The La Liga offices were closing at noon, so time was tight. Everyone involved was rushing, getting things finalized. He passed the medical, everything was on track. He's literally sitting with the Mallorca coach and their sporting director. They're talking tactics, where he'd fit in, how he'd be used. It's a moment any player dreams of. This was about to become real. But then, boom, out of nowhere, a message from Amiens' sporting director back in France. The president of the club didn't want Zungu to leave. Just like that. No deal. Zungu was stunned, heartbroken. All that excitement, all the hope, gone in an instant. He had to pack up, say goodbye to a move he was mentally already in, and fly back to France like nothing happened. And it didn't end there. When he returned to Amiens, the fans knew he had tried to leave. They booed him every time he stepped on the pitch. They didn't care about what happened behind the scenes. They just saw him as someone who wanted out. It was tough. And Zungu, who had gone through all that alone with his family still back in South Africa, started falling out of love with football. He said it himself, "That broke my heart. I really lost love for the game. It changed how I saw football and how I saw the people involved in it." That's heavy. Because it's not just about a transfer falling through. It's about trust being broken, dreams being crushed, and the player left to deal with all that emotional weight on his own. Zungu would later return to South Africa and rebuild his career, but he's never really spoken about these moments until now. And it reminds us that footballers are human too. They bleed, they feel, they hurt. And behind every failed transfer headline, there's often a deeper story of someone who just wanted to grow and live their dream.